This is different. Evening. Welcome to Sunday. I really wish we had lights in this shed. Because see, now it gets creepy. So I am nervous as hell trusting the weather station, because 2 nights ago, Cameron, me, and Dylan all had seen, oh, hey, we need to go. It's up over 50% humidity. And we get bailing, and then we immediately go, where is our moisture? Why is this so dry? And I looked at the weather station, and somehow, in the middle of the night, we lost 10% humidity in 30 minutes. So I don't know if it just had a misreading that we had all seen, but basically we ruined 20 bales, which I know that's not a lot, but on a year like this, that's a whole lot. Now, when I say we ruined them, we baled it way too dry. And what happens when you bale alfalfa super dry is it crumbles it up as it's going through the baler. You lose a lot of the leaf material. You lose a lot of stem because it crumbles into dust. And then you can't hardly pick up the bales. They're so dry and light, your forks will go right through them. So that is a lot of dollars lost per bale when you screw it up. And it pisses me off when we're out in the middle of the night screwing up hay. It pisses me off enough in the daytime when we're screwing it up. But especially when I call these guys in to come help at night. I guarantee this is Cam coming at me. I haven't seen Dylan's lights yet. But yeah, when I get all these guys out here going and then it's just junk hay. Oh, that is defeating fast. Okay, just getting started. I can see Dylan over there. I know to you it's just friggin' candle lights everywhere, but I promise you those are headlights. And there's Cam. So far, no moisture on the 2 little half windrows I picked up. Pressure is super low because of the weeds that were in there. Oh, for the love of God, start climbing or I'm gonna be pissed. I guess I should specify. Moisture, start climbing. Pressure, stay low. Lower pressure is higher moisture because that's how hard it has to squeeze at the back to make a tight bale. So as your moisture level goes up, it has to put less pressure on it because it's denser alfalfa going in it. The drier it gets, the harder it has to squeeze and try and make a tight bale. That's why when we bale super dry, the bales get really ugly because they're literally falling apart because they couldn't squeeze it tight enough to hold a bale. I don't know if the camera picks it up. This tractor's PTO has gotten so loud when I turn. Well, just driving. There's a growl coming from under my feet, and then the PTO chatters like a son of a gun when I turn.
What the hell? It's a goddamn cougar in the car!
Anywho, I'll update you when I hopefully have better news. See, I told you Dylan was coming. Now he's just gonna hang out and blind me all night. Cameron's way over there. Oh, I'm not quick enough with the camera. I got a broken accumulator. It's just dumping the bale as soon as it shifts to that side. I couldn't figure it out a round ago. I go, where the hell did my bale go? And it's over here somewhere. And I just watched that one. As soon as it shifted, it just dumped it. I suppose I better get out and actually see what the hell's wrong. Damn it! Oh, I'm guessing all that dry hay right there probably has something to do with it. Oh, it caught this time. Oh, I can't flip the switch. Hang on. Okay, there we go. So all that controls these, we got this little latch there for there. Well, this is adding as a blocker, so it wasn't catching. So that's why my bale was just dumping automatically.
I've got the magic in me.
Bingo! Alright, no more random bale drops. Now if our humidity was just right. Everybody say hi, Dylan! Okay, so bye, Dylan! I know I've already said it this year, but it is amazing how much faster it is baling with 3 instead of 2. Like, it was crazy whenever we went from 1 baler to 2 when I was just getting out of college. Yeah, we bought the first one when I was in college. We went from the old school Heston 60B and 60A stack hands, making the giant loaves of bread. We went from one of those, well, 4 of those. Actually, at one point we ran a 5th, but it was for a very brief time. But we went from those to a 2190 like Cameron's running. Then we had a pair of 2190s. Mine's been upgraded to a 2290. His will be eventually. I don't know, we just added a 2290 with Dylan, so he might be stuck in a 2190. But it was crazy how much it jumped in productivity going from the 1 baler to 2. And it feels like we doubled it going from 2 to 3. First field's done. Pressure's actually really nice now. Moisture's slowly climbing. We're still in the single digits, so still kind of a bust. Those 2 are cleaned up the last little bit. Just got ourselves a little 2-mile zigzag to the next 20 acres. That is nice. First field this year that's actually producing like first cutting should. Only in 10th gear instead of 12th or 13th. Cranking these bales out. We're in double digits on our moisture. Finally! Shame there's only 20 acres and we're done for the night. It's funny enough, the moisture is really starting to climb. There's a little baler right over here, and then the whole herd of them is woken. I see 3 of them now on the way here to start bailing up the neighbors. Okay, so we got a rake right there. 2, 3 little balers over there on the road. Plus whatever this is. This is the other rake. Man, they got chaos over here tonight. I'm glad I'm going to bed. Well, that was fun. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I woke up at 6 and had a friggin' panic attack. Let the dogs out, and I go, there is not that much humidity. Get on my phone, start checking weather stations. It was supposed to be like 70-something% humidity this morning. It barely made it to 60. I was scrambling, trying to call the rake guys. Oh, freaking out, because we should have probably been going at 5, because now it's going to get too dry on them. And I had originally told them, yeah, just show up at 8, we'll figure out what to have you guys do while we wait on the humidity to die down. Swing and a miss. But they're up and going, that's all that matters. Got a lot of premium hay on today's agenda. Hopefully no pop-up showers, no wind, because it'd be nice to get that stuff put up and in a barn. I had something else. Cameron and Dylan, I told them last night when they showed up, just start working on swathers. They each need a little bit of loving, especially the Massey. It needed a lot of loving. Cameron got it washed out yesterday, now needs a whole lot of new hardware. I am running over to the Fly Boys to pick up some more chemical. Got a bunch of chemical came in Friday morning for post-emerge corn. And he keeps texting me, giving me hell. Your chemical's still here. I'm like, I know. Well, it was too windy. That's dying down, but now that's kicking up. So I'm going to hold off on spraying today because it's a new chemical. I don't want to chance it. I got some edges I got to clean up near yards. The old Massey. I'm going to throw some new turtlebacks on. That's not supposed to have a hole there. Leading edge is pretty beat up. It's time for new blades, new turtlebacks. That's Cameron's fun felt job. It's all pretty again. No more holes. Oh, that must be when you welded up there.
That's it.
Cool. Bolt her back together. Ready to chop corn by tonight.
Yep.
Can't remember if I got any of this on camera. So see all this new welding in here that the expert welder Bart just made. It's new hard surfacing, keep it from wearing down. The old hard surfacing was all but gone. We were starting to get holes and divots, and you don't want to lose a knife because that does a lot of damage everywhere. Yeah, Cameron will knock out that swather here in like an hour. Then he'll go join Dylan, who just passed us. They're going to swath hay all day. We got a schedule kind of mapped out going through some of our ground today. And then I think we're going to switch back over to the neighbors and try try and hammer out a good chunk of theirs as well. Oh, they ought to go do half of my little pivot today as well. And we can add that on at the end. I gotta go talk to the neighbor. They've got some bales left. Go see if we can make a deal on them so we can get kind of all their stuff cleaned up for them, and then come up with a plan with him on kind of finishing out their first cutting, because we're only like a quarter of the way through theirs. Yeah, it's kind of a big undertaking. No luck in finding my neighbor, so I thought I'd come up here, see what the hay looks like that they raked this morning. So we got a quarter circle back there, a little flood field here, half circle there, not a big quarter circle right here. It'll be a busy night. A lot of good hay though. A lot of good hay. Not so much right here where it's all grass, but out there.
Right here. Not here or here so much, but right here.
It'd be nice if we could come do this about 10 o'clock again like last night. That's such nicer baling than 2, 3 in the morning type stuff. We haven't had to do that yet this year, but I know our day is coming. Now my next problem I got to go deal with is I just got a phone call. Our crop insurance is coming to meet with us tomorrow to go over our finalized acre report and all that. And I haven't finished my acre report. I've got it wrote down a little bit here, a little bit there. I got to go put it all together for him. So I'm going to go work on that since it's already coming up on 10:30 to kill the rest of the morning. And then we'll figure out what the hell we're going to do this afternoon. There's the raker boys. Just finishing up some of Cameron's stuff we still got to bale, so almost forgot. Yeah, we got all that I looked at, plus Cameron's 2 good fields. It's gonna be a busy night. It's gonna be fun because it's good hay. Baling good hay is always fun. Okay, I sat at the computer for 2 hours. Got most of the acres figured out. We're gonna have to figure out where to come up with a couple hundred more just to make all the numbers work out right, but I've had enough. Let's go make some farms clean. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So much better. Oh, you know how long I had to search for you guys tonight? I couldn't remember where I left the dang camera earlier. Swather's laid down another good chunk of ground. I backed out the deer just now because tire shop is coming to work on that front tire first thing in the morning, they said. Hopefully first thing in the morning means first thing in the morning. He's pretty good when he says first thing, so hopefully. But either way, guys, the afternoon just kind of got away from me. I just spent 4 or 5 hours on that mower getting things cleaned up. Just left the shop. We were kind of coming up with a plan for the morning. I think we have a good plan, but you know, plans around here, there's a good chance it's going to change. Well, it's only 7:30 now. It's going to change before that sun goes down, let's be honest. But for now, I'm going to go see if I can track down the neighbor, talk to him, come up with a plan on their haying ground we still got to take care of, go see what the family's up to, edit some YouTube content tonight, because it sounds like humidity might be here in about 2 hours, and that sounds awesome. But as far as you're concerned, the day ends now, because the video ends now. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. It's time to call it a day, as far as you're concerned. So that being said, guys, I will catch you in the next one. See ya.